Okay, so hopefully this is going to work for us. Guys, let me know if this is going to work. Okay, guys, hopefully this is going to work. Let me know if this is working. How is the audio now? Is the audio good? If somebody in chat could let me know that, that would be perfect. Is the chat okay now? Is the sound okay, rather? Hopefully we've got sound and we're back in action. Let me know if the sound is working. I know there's only one person hanging out, so if you could put that in chat, that would be awesome. If sound is working, put in chat, sound is working. All right, perfect. We're back. Steven, thank you, man. Okay. All right, guys, sorry about that. Let me send out another tweet real quick to just let everybody know that we're back up and running here. So bear with me for just a second. So hold on one sec. All right, let me send out that. Okay, good deal. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Steven, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a nice Sunday morning. So yeah, we're talking Polygon, Mark Cuban. How about this? The article came out right after I put out the video this morning. Why Mark Cuban likes cryptocurrency Polygon. So interesting here. We'll scroll down here. And hello, Marty. Welcome. Welcome in. Should you follow Mark Cuban's lead and invest in Polygon? That's the big question. Guys, smash the like button here on your way in. Boom, shakalaka. JGam, we're back, man. I don't know what the heck happened there. Just had to restart the OBS program. Restarted my computer. The old reliable, man. The old reliable, the old reset, and seems to be working now. So glad we're back in action. So how about this? Polygon up over 10,000% since the start of this year. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Crypto prices have risen across the board, of course, since January. Everything has really been spiking. So we talk about Polygon quite a bit here on the channel, right? So really, this is why I love Polygon, and I talk about this in the video I put out this morning. This is why I love it so much. When Ethereum moves to the much-needed ETH 2.0, Polygon is right at the forefront of enabling that shift to even happen, first and foremost, and then also for it to scale further from there. Okay, so assuming they can upgrade without any glitches as by 2022, Polygon solutions may not be as necessary in a year's time. However, it goes beyond this launch to Ethereum 2.0, right? So let's check this out. One thing we all learned in the last month is that you need to be ready for volatility. Only invest money you can afford to lose, like Mark Cuban did. He's clearly a successful investor with a good understanding. Hello, everybody. Amen. How you doing? Glad we're back. Glad we're back. Talking about Cuban here and why he's investing in Polygon. How about this article, too, I came across as well. Mark, what's happening, brother? Fist pound right back at you, bro. This crypto has turned 10,000 into $1.85 million in 5 years. Guys, what do you think this asset is before we scroll down? I want to take a poll here. We've got, I think, 6 or 7 people hanging out with us so far. Which crypto you think 5 years ago, if you put 10 grand into it, would be worth 1.85 million today? What do you think it is? Let me know. Before I scroll down here, I want to get your insight there. I want to get your guess. Doge, okay. There's one guess. I'm having a great one, Mark. Good morning, man. It's actually just the afternoon now on the East Coast in the States, so I'm doing great, brother. Can't complain at all, man. Having a nice weekend. Had a nice cookout last night, actually. So, ETH, Steven, nailed it, brother. That's the one. Ethereum has, if you would have put in $10,000 5 years ago into ETH, that thing would be worth 1.85 million. So a $10,000 purchase, and this is why I say I'm looking at Ethereum for 2030. Okay, that's what I mean here. because if we can put $10,000 in, here today or here in 2021, imagine what that'll look like in 2030 if we see similar growth on the Ethereum network, which, I think we're just, scratching the surface when it comes to, Ethereum. Obviously, we're waiting for Ethereum 2.0. But yeah, I mean, this is huge. I mean, this is the kind of gains we're talking about with Ethereum, where we could be heading in the future. So turning 10,000 into nearly 2 million. That's what we're talking when we talk about Ethereum here. So, of course, this kind of goes through what it is. The fact that Mark Cuban also loves Ethereum. We talked about his love for Polygon there too. But it's going to be able to be used for the smart contracts. Now, it's kind of a big race going on. Of course, we know between Ethereum and Cardano, who can get there first, right? Smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms written into the code. It's peer-to-peer, right? P2P. This capability is one of Ethereum's biggest strengths, and it's why Mark Cuban loves Ethereum. So they already have, this capability, but it's only going to be able to get better with Ethereum 2.0. So there are all kinds of potential uses for smart contracts, but here are a few. Smart contract could execute a payment for a supply shipment once there's a delivery confirmation. An insurance policy with a smart contract could pay out automatically if the conditions are met. Healthcare providers could use smart contracts for insurance billing. These are just a few examples of how smart contracts are going to influence our future and the future of finance. People don't tend to think about this outside of the crypto space, but smart contracts, as it relates to the influence it can have on the world, is huge. It's going to make a lot of people's jobs and lives easier, okay? Transaction fees on Ethereum blockchain are paid in Ether. As the Ethereum blockchain becomes more widely used, it should increase the demand for Ether, push the price up. Now, these transaction fees are pretty high on the Ethereum blockchain, right? Well, what's helping reduce those transaction fees? Polygon, right? So that's kind of the one big knock on Ethereum, and why I love where Polygon is situated to help out Ethereum and be there along the way. So what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Roma, that's sick. Yeah, how about that? Isn't that amazing? I mean, a $10,000 investment 5 years ago into Ethereum would net you just under $2 million for a return over 18,000%. Pretty sick. So this is why I say I'm holding on to my Ethereum, why I'm already staking. I'm holding on to this thing till 2030, and this is why. Because of these potential gains right here. And I think, obviously these gains have been massive because Ethereum has really burst on the scene here the last couple years, but when you start looking at some of the predictions by 2025, 2030, we could see similar gains, okay? We can capture similar gains if we just hold on to this investment for the long term. At least that's the way I'm looking at it, the way I'm looking at Ethereum for the future. So, Peter Milan, what's going on? When will ETH gas fees be reduced, and when will this affect SHIB? Well, the gas fees are going to be reduced with Ethereum 2.0, but there's other assets like Polygon, other efforts like Polygon, which are only going to help that as well. So, Polygon's my favorite of the bunch in terms of helping out gas fees and transaction speed and scalability. Speaking of Polygon too, I'm going to talk about this probably a few times throughout the stream. I want to tweet at Sandeep Nailwal and try to get him on stream with us. How cool would that be? How cool would it be to do a live interview with the co-founder of Polygon, Sandeep Nailwal? We're going to try. We're going to try our best. Why not? So at some point during the stream today, we're going to send him a tweet. And then I'd like for all of you guys to go in there and respond to the tweet as well, so he can kind of get more notifications on it. And we'll see if we can get the co-founder of Polygon, Sandeep Nailwal, on the stream. How cool would that be? Here's the other thing too. If we get him on, we'll talk about Polygon for a while, but that we got to sneak in a few questions about Shiba Inu as well. If we get Sandeep Nailwal here on the channel, so that's my hope. We're going to keep tweeting at him. We're going to send our first tweet to him later today on stream Let me actually load him up and find him real quick so we have it ready to go. And then I'm going to get your guys' help to craft a message to Sandeep, and we're going to send him an @ message and see if we can get him to come on the stream. So if we do Sandeep, there he is. Okay, now I don't know if we can message him. Let's see, can we send him a message? No, he has it set where you can't send him a message, so we're going to have to do an @ message to him, but we're going to send a message to him, see if we can get him on stream. Steve the Canadian, I appreciate that. Let's hit the like button, guys. Run it up. Yeah, I appreciate that. Run it up, guys. Run up those likes. We got about 25 people hanging out, only 5 likes. We got to get that number to 10 at least, right? Bought Polygon. Denez, what's up, man? Bought Polygon at 10 cents. Had 1,500% a couple weeks ago. That's awesome, brother. That is awesome. That's sick. Mark says, I have a YouTuber you really need to check out, bud. Peter, that will happen with the release of ETH 2.0. Yeah, dude. Mark, send me the YouTuber. I'm always looking to gain some insight from other people and learn from others, especially on YouTube. That's my platform of choice, man. So, yeah, would love to hear who you got there. Did you send a message to me, Mark? I think you did 3 minutes ago. Okay, Shandy, answers to $1 questions. So this video here, I don't want to pull this up because I might, might hurt. I don't know if you're allowed to pull this up right on stream, this actual video, but definitely can go check this out. Search it up on YouTube and check it out. So thank you, Mark. I'll definitely watch that on my own time as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, so should we send a message to Sandeep? He has an amazing view on the Shiba ecosystem. Okay, sweet. Sweet, brother. Check it on your own time. Yeah, we'll do, man. We'll do. We'll do. What's going on, everybody? Everybody else, welcome to the stream. Smash the like button here on your way in. So we won't do the message yet to Sandeep. We'll get some more people in here before we go over and do that. So how about 2 cryptocurrencies with the best chance to succeed, according to a crypto skeptic? Interesting perspective here, right? From a crypto skeptic. I like that because it's a little bit different from a crypto bull, right? You hear a lot of people who are all in crypto and they tell you what their, the best chances are of these things. This is nice hearing from somebody who's skeptical about crypto and still providing 2 cryptocurrencies with the best chance to succeed. So let's check them out, right? So these digital currencies could be long-term winners. Stellar is the first one. Interesting. So, call me old-fashioned, but I believe if a blockchain network is going to displace existing financial payment infrastructure, it should be widely more efficient. As of today, it can take up to a full week for payment made from one country to another to be validated and settled. However, on the Stellar blockchain, these same payments can be validated and settled across borders in a couple of seconds, which is pretty amazing for Stellar. I mean, this is a huge, huge plus in their back pocket. In a couple of seconds for a transaction fee that significantly undercuts many of its peers, the more than 4 million Stellar account holders are required to hold a small amount of lumens, which is the actual Stellar coin, at all times to cover these nominal transaction fees, which are pretty cheap when you compare them to others. In total, Stellar can make the round-trip cross-border conversion of more than 180 fiat currencies to lumens and back to fiat faster than just about any other cryptocurrency. So, Motley Fool, good source here. This is coming from a crypto skeptic, why he believes Stellar is in a really, how about this, stellar position to lead the future of cryptocurrency. Stellar is mostly off the radar for now, but I view it as the payment-focused network with the most long-term intrigue, which is pretty interesting. Stellar lumens, when we take a look at where they rank up, here you can see them right here, number 19 in market cap. Stellar's an interesting one. It's one that I've been invested in before. I actually got some profits and ended up putting into some other assets I like. I actually got a lot of Polygon with some of the money I made from Stellar earlier this year. But Stellar is one that I do constantly watch. It is one that, who knows, I may end up back into at some point. Right now it's down off of the all-time highs, of course, as are many things. We're still trying to work our way back from the recent crash. All-time high is not even $1 yet on Stellar, so it's 93 cents is the all-time high. Look at the return on investment here. The all-time high, though, was set 3 years ago, so 52-week high in the last year, we got almost to 80 cents. So that's interesting. And it got all the way down to 6 cents in the last year in terms of the low. So kind of sitting right in the middle right now. It might not be a terrible time to get into Stellar. So it's definitely one to watch. This is interesting take here on Stellar, talking about the how quick it takes to cross borders and be validated. When you're looking at a full week versus a couple of seconds, Stellar really situated nicely there when it comes to that aspect of sending and receiving money across borders. So here's the other one that this crypto skeptic believes has the best long-term future. Two cryptocurrencies, one being Stellar, the other is Ethereum. So this is what they had to say about Ethereum. Once again, I remind you that this isn't an endorsement to buy Ethereum here. I believe the entire group is in a massive bubble. It's already began bursting. Of course, this is coming from a skeptic here. But when taken as a whole, Ethereum has a story and technology that long-term investors might be able to get behind. One of the biggest lures for Ethereum is its use of smart contracts. There are protocols that help to verify, facilitate, and enforce the negotiation of a contract. As an example, a smart contract could help with the enforcement of a will. If a deceased individual wanted to dictate that their grandchildren receive a certain amount of money when they reach a particular age, a smart contract could handle the execution of these protocols. And smart contracts are very transparent, immutable, and also legally binding. So let's see what else they have to say. Ethereum is also getting plenty of press for its role in DeFi, right? Without getting overly technical, DeFi is a financially focused blockchain that uses smart contracts to bypass financial intermediaries or banks, right, that might otherwise deny or slow down a transaction and take a lot of fees. While I'm not denying that Ethereum will have a role in finance in the future, Ethereum's differentiation can be seen clearest in the non-financial space. So these two, coming from a crypto skeptic, Stellar and Ethereum, two that this skeptic is eyeing with the best chance to succeed. Let me know what you guys think down there in the chat, and appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you smash the like button here on your way inside the door. Appreciate you being here. Good afternoon to everybody in the States. Good evening if you're overseas. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Gamer, what's up? Wait till Robinhood adds Shiba Inu, then the game will change. Yeah, that would be huge. That would be huge. So many people will see that. Yeah, and take their thousands. Yeah, but I mean, just the exposure, right? With Robinhood would be massive. Ethereum is hot. That's why I invest in Wise. It's the Ethereum-backed bond. And in August, they come with collateral lending. Nice, Roma. Interesting. Talk about Dent and Theta, too, please. Oh, yeah, we do like Theta. I'm looking to get into Theta eventually, Omar. Appreciate you being here again on stream. That's the only positive I see. Hopefully, it sets a really nice higher bottom. Yeah, I agree. So another interesting story, guys, that I came across this morning. Check this out. This is out of the BBC, out of the UK. Bitcoin. El Salvador plans to make cryptocurrency legal tender. So how about this? El Salvador's president, hopefully we have an ability to look at this. Is the BBC going to block us out? Hopefully not. El Salvador's president says he will make the Bitcoin cryptocurrency legal tender in the country. If his plans is backed by Congress, the Central American country would be first in the world to formally adopt the digital currency. It would be used alongside the US dollar, El Salvador's official currency. President Bukele says Bitcoin will make it easier for Salvadorians living abroad to send payments home. In the short term, this will generate jobs, provide financial inclusion to thousands outside the formal economy. As he spoke at the conference in Florida that just happened this past weekend for Bitcoin, adding it could also boost investments to the country. Bitcoin has a market cap of 680 billion as we speak right now. I think that number is somewhat accurate. Yeah, just under 680 billion as we're here on stream. If 1% of it's invested in El Salvador, that would increase our GDP by 25%. On the other side, Bitcoin will have 10 million potential new users and the fastest growing way to transfer $6 billion a year. Guys, if this happens, I will probably try to get back into Bitcoin. I'm still in it a little bit, but I'd probably get into it a little bit heavier if this actually happens. Now, there's still some processing here that needs to take place, but this would be obviously enormous if El Salvador will start using Bitcoin as their predominant currency. This is huge for the entire crypto space, though. So even if you're not invested in Bitcoin, this is a huge boost, in my opinion, for all of crypto. The fact that this is even an idea that's floating out there is pretty massive. So let me know what you guys think of this, too, as you're checking this out. It says more than 2 million Salvadorians live outside the country, which is interesting. They could continue to keep close ties to their place of birth, sending back more than 4 billion each year. Also, it says Bitcoin, a virtual asset with no direct connection to the real economy, has seen large fluctuations in value over the years. Of course, most currencies also fluctuate pretty heavily as well, especially ones that are not as solid as some of the top currencies in the world. But this is pretty interesting nonetheless, guys. This could be huge news if Bitcoin is adopted in El Salvador as their predominant currency. This would be huge. And this says right here, this is fantastic news for all cryptocurrencies in general, but what most of the world doesn't realize is that Bitcoin doesn't work as a currency anymore, he told the BBC World. This is Roger Furr from the website Bitcoin.com, said that other cryptocurrencies would do a better job than Bitcoin. So this would be interesting. You know, let's say they say other currencies like Bitcoin Cash, Monero, and Zcash do a far, far better job of working as a currency. This would be interesting if they start off using Bitcoin, right? And then what if they transferred over to like a Bitcoin Cash or a Monero or Zcash? This is just the start, I think, of the entire world of decentralized finance being more adopted by countries in some aspect, right? But this is huge news coming out of the conference here in Miami. Bitcoin, El Salvador plans to make cryptocurrency legal tender. Still going through some of the processing, though, with Congress. So we'll have to see what happens if this actually takes place. Would be huge for the entire crypto space. No doubt about it. Shiba Inu will regain its former position in the next 3 weeks, canceling 3 zeros. Lubem, I hope so. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope so. I'm with you, man. I am with you. Shiba Swap might start focusing on buying huge amounts of BTC, burning half of it. The other half can be used to endorse Bone. That's interesting, Peter. That's an interesting idea. Jay Gam, what's up, brother? How long did it take Doge to get significant gains once it was listed on Robinhood? Curious just how big that would be for SHIB. Well, it was listed on Robinhood for a long time, but there's no question as Doge late 2020 started to gain some popularity. In December, I believe, is when Elon first started talking about it. You saw a huge number of people go to the Robinhood platform also during the pandemic and in 2021. So there's no question it had a huge influence on, you know, the price of Doge, that being Robinhood. Most people hold their Doge at Robinhood. There's no doubt. Even with these new exchanges adding it, like Webull and Coinbase, still most people hold it on Robinhood. So will that shift and change over time now that it's being added to more and more exchanges? Possibly. Certainly it could, but there's no doubt if Shiba Inu were listed on Robinhood, there's no doubt in my mind the price would go up. Just it wouldn't be a matter of you know, would it go up? It would just be a matter of how much and you know, how long we would have to wait for massive gains. I mean, I think with a building community already of what, almost 500,000, we're closing in on 500,000 holders of SHIB already, right? We're getting close to that number. I mean, I think we could twofold that. I mean, I think we could double that just in a few months on Robinhood. I truly do. I think it could be that massive. Johnny Crypto, what's up, man? Abdullah, I think, the 0.001 level, I think a couple years. I think a couple years, maybe 2 years. I think, for me, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon when it comes to any asset that I own. Now, I should say this, there are instances where I'll do a little bit of swing trading. I definitely don't do any day trading. It's just so risky. It's so hard to time the market, Guys, smash the like button here on your way in if you're getting some value, if you're just hanging out with us here on a Sunday afternoon. Would appreciate that. That's the best way to support the channel. Just smash the like button, subscribe as well. But yeah, Abdullah, I think it could take a couple years. Could take a couple years. For the end of this year, I'd like to see us get back to all-time highs or close to it. I think that would be a win for Shiba because, that big run-up, it's not sustainable. The way it ran up in May, you can't sustain that kind of growth and those kind of run-ups. However, if we start to see some consolidation and then a slow run-up back toward that all-time high, man, I would love that. If we head into 2022 right back at all-time highs, I would love that. But again, this is coming from somebody who plans on holding this for a long time, okay? It's not coming from somebody who wants to make $1 million by 2022, okay? I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to hold the line, hold my position through the ups and downs and see where the chips fall, okay? That's kind of where I'm at. Richard the Great, what's up, man? What's up, brother? Johnny Crypto, appreciate that. Don't be nervous, just wait a year. Yeah, exactly. Did you get in on Baby Swap? It's up to 27 cents. No, Richard, I know you mentioned that too. You're probably making a killing on that, aren't you? Richard found something to make a nice little profit in the last few days. He was letting me know on Twitter. I joined the Shiba Army and I am nervous. Ricky, what's up? Ricky, how you doing? Well, welcome. Don't be nervous. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community, brother. Welcome, welcome. Okay, thousands descend on Miami to glorify Bitcoin. So this happened, of course, over the weekend. It was the largest Bitcoin event in the world, which was pretty insane. First major in-person crypto conference, right, since the pandemic has started. Hopefully we don't get that message again. The jargon, the liquor, and the millionaire talk was flowing. I love that. But thousands descended in Miami. So again, this came out of Miami. Bitcoin, El Salvador planning to make Bitcoin their official currency. Of course, they've got some hoops to jump through, but man, this would be huge for all of crypto if El Salvador can make this happen. Guys, we're almost at 100 people in here. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome for anybody new, and if you're a returner, welcome as well. Smash that like button, guys. Only not even 20 likes yet. You got to help us out there. Hammer that like button and help us grow the channel. We are going to do a giveaway at 5K subscribers. So as soon as we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be sending one of you my favorite book that's really changed my life, and it's an oldie but a goodie. I won't give it away just yet, but we are going to do a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. So you can help us get there by smashing the like button, pushing this channel out to more people, get more people in our community with more knowledge, and that's the way we do it, man. Let's see here. Richard, Johnny, okay. What's up, Che? I got 5 years, Wait Tech. Nice, man. I like that. I like that a lot. Shiba made me a billionaire. The Truth Trill, what's up? Hopefully. There we go. More on the dips. That pic looks photoshopped. This one? Okay, let's scroll down here. Get SHIB and then stake it. There you go. So there was money in the air in Miami over the weekend. So let's see here. It says Friday and Saturday, at least 12,000 people descended on Miami to make up for lost time, flocking to the largest Bitcoin conference in the world and the first major in-person conference for quite some time. So the conference swag included neon fanny packs, festival bracelets, and a Lamborghini car. The jargon, stablecoin, peer-to-peer, private key flowed. So did the liquor. We've talked about stablecoins and peer-to-peer transactions with smart contracts and private keys. And and the liquor was flowing as well, so that's pretty sweet to see. Some attendees were dressed in business casual, others looked ready for a music festival. Pretty hilarious. Waiting on the wolf paper to get done, then it's on, wait for it. Yeah, that's it, the truth, that's it. Richard, where can you stake SHIB? A bunch of other people have already started staking their SHIB. Johnny Crypto can give you some great insight on that, Richard the Great. I think he's mentioned that he's staking. For a few days, the city was raging fireball of finance, technology, and joyful anarchy of unfathomable wealth and desperate striving. Bitcoin 2021 heralded the receding of the pandemic with comfortingly familiar and mundane elements of the business conference. So let's see here. Even a dramatic plunge from 64K to 36K didn't dampen any spirits. A lot of people came out to the event. Let's see here. There was a reason we were in Miami and not New York, San Francisco. The city has gone full crypto. Bitcoin ATMs sprinkled the Wynwood neighborhood. A cryptocurrency exchange called FTX recently bought the naming rights to the Miami Heat's arena. How about that? Pretty interesting. Miami's mayor, Francis Suarez, announced this year that the city would accept tax payments in cryptocurrency, let its employees collect salaries with it, and explore holding some on its balance sheet. The logistics of these announcements were still being studied, which is pretty insane. So Miami going full on crypto. As you can see, that's why they had the conference this weekend. Their city has really adopted Bitcoin in particular, and really all of crypto. So it says the, let's see here, what else do we got? Guys, welcome in. There was a basketball court at the crypto conference. Why not? Nice. Look at all the people here at the conference. Attendees jammed the panel sessions, waiting to hear speakers like Twitter's chief Jack Dorsey, who, of course, a big Twitter, he's a big Twitter supporter too, but a big Bitcoin supporter, right? Big time holder. So Mr. Suarez out of Miami set a definite tone. I'm here to tell all the haters and all the doubters, this is not a moment, this is a movement. The crowd erupted in whistles and cheers. And New York and San Francisco's appeal was waning, Mr. Manna said. Every city has its own golden age. Nothing strays forever. Talking about how Miami has quickly adopted cryptocurrency. If you own a Bitcoin today, you will be a millionaire in the future, for sure. Congratulations. This was entrepreneur and cryptocurrency billionaires preaching to the choir. Cameron Winklevoss wore a t-shirt with a picture of the Federal Reserve building captioned "Rage Against the Machine," a reference to how cryptocurrency was not controlled by a central government or a centralized bank. Jack Dorsey, chief executive of Twitter and the payments company Square, offered his own endorsement. If I were not at Square or Twitter, I'd be working at Bitcoin. On Saturday, the conference played a video of the president of El Salvador announcing a bill to make Bitcoin the legal tender in the country of El Salvador. The audience leaped to a roaring standing ovation. So here's that story right here, out right now by the BBC, talking about El Salvador adding Bitcoin to be their legal tender, to be their cryptocurrency, to be their actual currency, using cryptocurrency as their actual currency, which just would be massive for all of crypto. Okay. What's up, Danny? How you doing? Supermoon, nice. Roma, do you also make videos of low market cap gems to give your community the chance to do 1000x? Yeah, I do mention those sometimes on the live streams, but I'll tell you what, Roma, for me in particular, I'm more of a long-term investor. Now, I do like some of the coins that can get you quick gains, but even then, if I'm investing in one of those, I probably like to hold it even longer to get bigger gains. So I've got more of a long-term mindset when it comes to any asset that I purchase. But what else do we got? Deuce Lee, what's up, man? Just swapped Ethereum to Leash at the Shiba website. There you go, bro. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, Deuce. Guys, hammer that like button for me, man. It really helps with that algorithm. It's just get us out there a little bit, have some more people join us. I know it's a nuisance to kind of scroll over and hammer that like button, but please do that. Really is helpful for us. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Talking about the weekend for Bitcoin. So here we go. A day earlier, a few blocks away, in a warehouse co-working space called the Lab Miami, about 50 people gathered to talk about the digital art and collectibles known as NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, which of course had exploded this past year. The video I put out this morning talked about Mark Cuban using Polygon to help his current NFT project that he's starting right now. This is one of the reasons why Mark Cuban loves Polygon and is now invested in it. He's invested in it in late May, so also a huge believer in Ethereum as well is Mark Cuban. So make sure you check out that video if you haven't checked that out. I put that out earlier this morning. So let's see here. What else do we got? Okay. Drew Austin, an entrepreneur and investor, described his success on NBA Top Shot. Selling NFTs. He basically spent $30,000 to $50,000, and it's worth like $2 million plus. This is Alex Taub. Basically, this is just huge gains, which a lot of people are seeing in the NFT space. Pretty remarkable. The weekly value of NFT sales has fallen by 90% from its euphoric peak in early May. Crypto-focused media company mentioned. However, this is normally what you see when something's new to the marketplace, right? This huge burst and then kind of a big fall off until people tend to figure out what the heck it is and what people are actually doing. So I do think we're just scratching the surface when it comes to NFTs. Speaking of NFTs and Shiba Inu, we talked about that as being part of the release of Shiba Swap, right? And I think the NFT space is just as big as the decentralized exchange itself, if not bigger. Let's see here. What else do we got? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Only 14% of American adults have purchased cryptocurrency. How about that? According to a survey by the Asset and Financial Services rating site, of those who have it, 20% said they plan to this year. So this is what I say when people say you're late. I'm late to the crypto party. I always say that you're really not that late. You're still pretty early. So I'm actually going to tweet this out. This is a good tweet. Hold on one sec. Let me send this out because I think this is going to help people a lot because some people will say I'm too late to to invest in this. You are not late to the party. How about that? Just pop that out there real quick. We are going to tweet at Sandeep Nailwal too. Our goal is to try to get the co-founder of Polygon with us for a live stream. What do you guys think about that? How cool would it be to have Sandeep with us on a live stream? So here, let's tweet at Sandeep here. Love what you and your team are doing over at Polygon. I wanted to ask if you'd be willing to do a brief interview live on YouTube. Let me know when you are available. And talk about what should we say? Love what you do and your team are doing over love what you and your team are doing over at Polygon. I wanted to ask if you'd be willing to do a brief interview live on YouTube and talk about the future of Matic and its and Ethereum. How about that? Let me know when you're available. How about that? What do you guys think? Love what you do and your team. Okay, I'm going to send it. There you go, Sandeep. All right, guys, I just sent that tweet out. So if you guys would, go over and go under my tweets at replies. And actually, hold on. Let me edit this real quick. Here, I'm going to pin this to my profile. Okay, guys, so it's my pinned post here. It should be listed there. If you want to go and respond to this or retweet it, anything you guys can do to help us out here, we'd love to get Sandeep on the live stream. Bring Sandeep on a weekend on the live stream. How cool would that be? We could talk to Sandeep about Matic, of course, Polygon, he being the co-founder of Polygon, but we can also talk to him about Shiba Inu. Of course, he was involved in India with the relief fund. He's heading up the relief fund, so all that Shiba Inu, all those tokens were sent to the relief fund, so he's got insight on that. We could talk to him about Polygon and SHIB and the future of Matic and Ethereum. This would be huge. This would be massive, and it would be a great way to learn more about Polygon. I would love to have him on. Not only would I just love to learn from him, I'd love to be able to share that with all of you guys too. We can all learn in it and grow together. So that would be super, super interesting. That would be super, super interesting. So if you guys can, go over there and smash that retweet button on this one, and even tweet back at Sandeep and see if we can get him to join us. That would be super cool. Let me know if you guys, what you guys think of that. So we're trying to get Sandeep on the stream. What else do we got here? Edwin, can you take a look at baby shark tokens? Yeah, we can take a look at that eventually here. Baby shark. What else do we got? Let's take a look at the overall market caps here. We haven't even looked at this yet. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, Bitcoin's sitting at 36 right now. Slightly up on the day. Ethereum up, back up over 3.5% on the 24-hour period. Like to see that. Cardano seems like it's always just hovering in that 160-something range, doesn't it? Be interesting. Cardano. Kumar Singh, YouTube should add SHIB for super chat. That would be hilarious. Like a super, one of the super stickers, like just the SHIB icon. That would be hilarious. I would love it. I don't got much SHIB, only 188 million. Danny, that's way more than I got, bro. I got 30 mil, so you're doing pretty well there, man. So Cardano's still hovering right around that. It has some nice support right in this level. Anytime it drops below 150, I would look to Cardano to add more at that point. For me, that's kind of where I'm at with Cardano right now. But I got in initially on Cardano a little bit over $1 is where I got in. I wish I was looking at Cardano under $1, and man, it was. Just one of them things. I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but I still got in a decent time, so I'm not too upset about it. Dogecoin, I'm in right now at about 33 cents, so I'm okay with this. I'm pretty confident Doge is going to get to $1. It's just a matter of when. What else do we got? Everything just kind of marginally up or marginally down right now. Nothing really crazy sticking out, at least to me here. Let's take a look at the top assets here in the 24 hours. See if we can. Yeah, it's only top mover is only 11%. Let's see the graph actually making some nice moves. ETH is right up there too. Anchor back off. It was sitting at the number 100 spot a few days ago. So Anchor now up to number 98 with a little increase here in the 24-hour period. VeChain as well, making a nice little push. I like VeChain long term for sure. CHZ, one of our NFT assets that we like. Tron up about 2%. Engine Coin down under 150, huh? Down a little bit here in the 7-day. I'm liking that. I'm watching Engine Coin closely, guys. This is definitely one that I want to invest in here soon. Let's take a look at the 1-month chart here on Engine. Let's see here. So kind of some consolidation here a little bit. We got way down in here during the crash. Wish I could have added here. 83 cents. Man, that would have been beautiful. I think it got lower than that, didn't it? Where's it gone in the past 30 days? 30 days, 74 cents. Man, That's beautiful. So yeah, we got down to 74 cents. So if we look at the 1 month, actually let's take it out to the 3 month here. Let's take this out to the 3 month. And so here's the 3 month. Where did we really start? Okay, back in March is where we really started coming up. Engine. It got all the way up. Wow, it really made some nice push all the way up into near $4. So how high did it go? $4 exactly is the all-time high. So $4 right on the nose. But here right now, looking at the candlesticks here, so once Engine, if it can, this is during the crash where it dipped way down under $1. But man, if this thing gets back down into like the 130, this is kind of at a level that I'm going to be looking to add into. If it gets back in here, 130 level, especially 120 level, man, this is going to be one that I want to add on to. Or not even add on to, open a position. I don't have a position here in Engine Coin yet, but market rank is 71. I love looking at these coins in this range. This is one of the top ones in the NFT space. I know Theta and T-Fuel are out there too. Johnny Crypto mentioning that in chat. Those are two other ones that I'm looking to add as well. Theta for sure. But Engine Coin's another one. Engine Coin is another one for me that I'm looking to add as well. Those are the ones I'm really keeping an eye on right now. And of course, I like Mana, Decentraland. I'm a big fan of Mana as well, the virtual real estate asset, which I think is just a super cool idea. I think it's only going to grow. But yeah, with Engine here, yesterday's low, 141, that was a good time to, that could even have been a decent time to get in. Let's take a look at the 7-day. Okay, 141 was the 7-day low. Okay, that's good. So I'm watching this closely, guys. If this thing gets back into, that 130 range, 125 range, that's where I'm looking to open a position up here in Engine. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. So if we get back down in here at any point, right in here, even like 135, I would like that. I would like that. So we'll have to watch this closely here over the next week or so. So let's take a look at Theta real quick too, because Theta is another one I like, and they've really been growing nicely. Theta and Theta Fuel. Theta, man, it just continues to go higher. We were looking at this last week when it was what, $6.30. Now it's been up over 9. 24-hour high is 936. This thing just continues to run up. Top 20 in market rank already now, number 18. Man, it's just really doing some good things here. So let's look at the trading view here and take a look at the 1 month on Theta. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, smash the like button. If you're a returner, you can also smash the like button. Welcome back. We're really building out a nice community here, so I thank all of you. I really appreciate all of you. The best way to give back to the channel, just like and subscribe. That's all I ask. Of course, you can do a super chat, super sticker, if you do wish. Those are available, but best way to support right now is just smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. Okay, so this is, what are we looking at? I don't even know what the heck we're looking at. Well, this is the 1 week, right? Or no, 1 month, right? Yeah, 1 month. So we're heading back up right now. We're coming off these lows. Yeah, we were down in this. We were right down in this 630 range the other day, right in here. Wouldn't have been a bad time to open up a position. You look at the all-time high here. This thing has gotten up, how high? 1590 is the all-time high here on Theta. So when you look at that, it's still a pretty decent time to get in. I wish I was just ready to open it up a position here at 630. I was still trying to learn more about, the asset, but now looking back on it from last week, man, I wish I would have just hopped right in there. Mike Taylor, thanks for the super chat, man. $1 trillion tobacco industry, 0.02 PPS, HMBL, positioned to be Amazon of digital assets. Very interesting, man. Great insight, great information. 1.5 PPS squeeze coming. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the great insight and information, man. Thank you. What about Shiba Inu? Shiba just surpassed the $1 billion market cap. How about that? So funny. But it's still not as high as Shiba Inu. What else we got? Johnny, have them all except for Fox, Lester, Emery. My top is Emacs and Shib. Nice. Matthew Davis, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. What else do we got? Johnny Crypto. I've had Engine Coin for a while now. Johnny, when did you get in on Engine, man? That's got to be making you some tendies right now. So yeah, guys, Theta, I'm really looking at it, man. If it gets back in the $6 range, even $7 now, man, I'm going to be looking to add. Knowing where this thing could be going in the future and seeing where its all-time high is, if we go back out and look at just regular price here and go back out to the 3-month, take a look at this. You can really start to see where we're at here. So yeah, we kind of hit some walls at the $15 level, but here for a while back in March and April, this thing was just consolidating nicely. You know, we got down into this $9 range, which looked like a nice time to get in. Even still where we are, you know, below 10 bucks seems to be a good spot to open up here on the 3-month, see? But down in here, we could have jumped in just the other day. Actually, what it was actually right in here where we were looking at it, right? It was like $6.60. It was like, yeah, there you go, Sunday. Got down in this range about a week ago. Man, I wish I would have just jumped in right then and there. We were talking about it on stream, and that was, man. Now since then, we've came ripping up almost to $10. We haven't got there in the 24-hour, 936. Did we get there in the 7-day? I don't think. Oh, we did. Okay, we did cross the $10 threshold here in the 7-day already. So we're already setting highs in the last week up over $10 and closing in on $10.50. 30-day highs, there you go. Last month, we've got all the way up to 13. 90-day highs, which is the all-time high, which was set 2 months ago back in April, 1590. Theta's definitely one I'm looking at very closely. I'm hoping I can get this a little bit further down. Even now, if it gets into the 7s, I'm going to be looking really close and probably adding a position at that point. If it gets back down into like the mid-7s, because I just missed the boat on it in the mid-6s, I'm probably just going to open up in the mid-7s because this is one I'm holding for a while. So let me know what you guys think about Theta. Also, along with Theta, you've got Theta Fuel, okay? So if we scroll down here, Theta's here at the 18th spot. Theta Fuel, a little further down, there's SHIB right now at the 33rd spot, sitting at that 8.5 level, just consolidating again at that 8.5 level for Shiba Inu. Hovering around that $3 to $3.5 billion market cap, up about 10% in the past week, which you love to see. Guys, if you're just checking in with us, welcome in. Just smash the like button. Best way to give back to us and the community here on stream is just to smash the like button. Here's Theta Fuel, top 50. So let's see here, Theta Fuel. So this is a cheaper asset, obviously, to get into. Down 7% right now, which is interesting too. Okay, so let's take a look at this on the trading view. Let's take it in. Let's take it in. Man, this is making some nice movement though. Man, look at down in here where we were on the 21st. Man, this would have been a great time to open up. Look at this on the 19th. How low did this thing go? So 30-day low, 16 cents. How about that? We would have made some really nice gains here. That's the 1 minute, that's the 1 day. Let's do 1 month here. So here it is on the 1 month. Look at January 2021. Here's February. Look at the growth in March on Theta Fuel. Isn't that just insane? So March, man, just huge gains. Pretty crazy here on Theta Fuel. Here we are in June. What's the all-time high here? Theta Fuel, all-time high set 2 months ago back in March, 56 cents. So we are working back up here to all-time highs. Down a little bit here on Theta Fuel, so not a terrible time to enter, but hopefully, you know, I'm going to wait on this one, and hopefully we can get back in there like around that 25 cent, or even 30 cent. I'd be pretty pumped about that. Now, where were we recently? You know, we were all the way down to 16 and a 30, but even in the 7-day, right, 28 cents. So that would be a nice spot for me at least to hop in here. And again, Theta Fuel, Theta 2 that I'm planning on holding for the long term. Let's see what else we got. Let's see a couple others. Let's check out Polygon and see what kind of action we're getting here on Poly. So obviously, huge fan of Polygon, right? Love Polygon. Let's take a look at the 1 month, and then we'll bring in TradingView here. Okay, let's go in here and take a look at Polygon. Okay. So, this is back in April. Saw the nice spike in April, but then look at this big jump in May here for Polygon. Now, this is a lot of this action. This is interesting. Look at all this action with Polygon as things were crashing. You know, a lot of assets on May 19th were plummeting. Polygon didn't crash till the 23rd. There was kind of, you know, some others that crashed a little bit later. Some crashed on the 19th and just stayed down until the 23rd. Polygon went storming up and then sold off, which was interesting. Right in here, though, is when Mark Cuban added to Polygon. So, you know, during this crash where I added on to my position, a lot of people entered. You entered right when Mark Cuban did, which is pretty interesting. That article on Mark Cuban that I talked about in an earlier video, he got in right at May 25th, right around there. So, you know, that was a great time to get in here to Polygon, because look what it's done since then. I mean, it got right back up over $2 quickly. And now it's kind of, you know, selling off a little bit. I'm watching this closely here. I'm not going to add again until it breaks that $1 level for me again. Anything under $1, I'm looking to add to my Polygon. Okay, that's kind of where I'm at, because I initially opened up my position at 88 cents, got back in, added more at 77 cents. So as soon as it breaks $1 on the downslide, on the downturn, if it breaks $1 anytime, I'm going to be looking to add. Okay. That's kind of where I'm at with Polygon. So right now, I'm just watching it. I'm okay with this. Up slightly here, 158, that's fine. Polygon's got some great projections moving forward. And I think, you know, as Ethereum 2.0 gets closer, okay, guys, one more like to get to 50. Who's going to be that one special like to get us to 50? Appreciate that. Carlos, what's going on? As Ethereum 2.0 gets closer and closer, you're going to see Polygon's price rise, okay? Because of how connected Polygon is to scaling Ethereum, okay, you're going to see Polygon's price rise leading up to Ethereum 2.0 launch. So keep in mind, you know, that might be a chance if you are a swing trader, if you're somebody who's looking to make a little bit of a profit and you don't believe in Polygon Matic for the long term, and you're looking to profit on Polygon in the short term, that would be a time frame that I would really look at closely. Okay, pay close attention to Ethereum 2.0 news. Okay, this is for non-long-term holders of Polygon. Pay close attention to Ethereum 2.0 news and hop in to it right before it launches. I think you're gonna make a quick buck on Polygon. Now, for me, I'm holding it in the long term. Okay. Yeah, they're all connected. There's a lot of them that are connected to Ethereum 2.0, right? There's so many Ethereum. There's so many, you know, assets in the Ethereum network. However, Polygon, I think, is the one that I'm most bullish on, okay, for me. I just think that they're being able to help out in so many areas, whether it be sovereignty, scalability, from the user standpoint. It's just, and people are already using Polygon, people like Mark Cuban right now, and him launching his NFT business. So I love to see that. I love to see that people like Mark Cuban are already using it and raving about it and investing in it. So I'm going in on it too. I was already in before then, just reading up on it and seeing how connected it was to ETH and Ethereum 2.0 and how it's going to help them scale and become a multi-chain, multi-level chain block, multi-chain. It'll allow it to be a multi-chain ecosystem. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, this is some interesting stuff on Poly. So right now I'm at a position just watching and holding. So we're on a little bit of a downturn right here, but nothing major. Nothing major. Okay, so let's go back here and take a look at a couple other assets. Let's take a look at Cardano. Let's look a little bit closer at Cardano. So again, I mentioned with Cardano, I opened my position on Cardano about $1.10 range. Might have been 111, something like that. But man, I remember all this hype right here. Where were we? February, actually, yeah. Right before it broke $1 was February, right? Yeah. Middle of February, I was looking at it, almost open a position right in here, like 68 cents to 93 cents. All this action in February, I was looking at this Cardano very closely, right? Starting to read up on it quite a bit. Saw all these massive movement from the first of the year. Almost opened up a position. Just waited a little bit too long, but I still got it. If we take a look at the 3-month, I'll be able to show you about where I got in here. Yeah, it was right in here. Back in March where 112, somewhere right in this range. Because it got up to 140, waited for it to sell off. This is where I jumped in. It was like 111, 112, right in here. So end of March is where I opened up my first position in Cardano. Of course, I'm planning on holding this for a long time. So, let's take a look at the trading view on this too. We can start to see what it's doing recently here. Let's take a look at, this is the 1 day. Let's take a look at the 1 week here. Get some action. So, these are like weeks at a time, right? Yeah. So where was May? May 3rd. Here was the big sell-off, right? But just before that, it was setting all-time highs. So it's just, now it's working its way back up. Cardano's just, I think, this summer is going to be huge for Cardano. This summer is going to be massive. September, smart contracts rolling out. If that plan stays intact, Cardano's another one. If you're not a long-term holder, this is another one you could probably time it up pretty good. I hate to say recommending timing the market, but there's some things where, whether it's Polygon and Ethereum 2.0 or Cardano launching their smart contract platform, those are areas where, yeah, you could probably time the market, but larger gains are going to be had if you hold these things. That's another thing to keep in mind. Manvith, OGN, please. Okay, let's take a look at that. OGN, huh? Let's do it. Origin Protocol. Okay, ranked 137, OGN. What do we got here? OGN is platform aims to create an extensive online marketplace leveraging the Ethereum blockchain and IPFS in order to eliminate the need for middlemen. I like that. What makes them unique? Okay, it's disrupt the sharing economy by setting up decentralized peer-to-peer network between merchants and cutting out traditional intermediaries. The vision of Origin Protocol is to create distributed systems where users can promote their products. The protocol focuses on the fee trading of all goods and services at their actual market prices without third-party interferences. Interesting. Lower transaction fees. So Polygon's doing a lot of these same things, right? Better accessibility, improved incentivized system. This is interesting, though. In terms of total supply, what is that, 1 billion, of which 20% has been allocated to the team. As of March 2021, the circulating supply is 241 million. So they do have a total supply of 1 billion for OGN, which is interesting. They have a finite number there. Can be purchased here on Uniswap, Binance. Interesting, OGN. Thanks for putting us on this one, Manvith. Appreciate that. Let's take a look at the charts here. Let's take a look at the 3-month. Let's go trading view here. Welcome in everybody that's new. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so here's the daily. This was nice time to get it. May 23rd, we saw their low point. So again, it's usually the 19th to 23rd during this correction or crash, whatever you want to call it. We got way down here. So where are we now? 94 cents. Let's take a look at some of the all-time high numbers. 339 is the all-time high. Wow, 2 months ago. So we are well off the all-time high. All-time low about a year ago was 10 cents, January 2020. How about during the crash? Got down to 45 cents in the 30-day. Interesting. Here in the 7-day high, we're as high up as 118. Okay, so the all-time high was set a couple months ago. We are under $1, which looks to be a decent time to step into Origin. Let's take a look at this on the 3-month. So it took until March to break the dollar mark, and then we got all the way up in here, and since then we've just been kind of sliding down. But here was the low point, and then saw some resistance back down here at 50 in the mid 50s, right? Then just kind of consolidating right now. So this is definitely one I'm going to continue to watch. I don't know if I want to open up a position right now. It doesn't seem, I mean, if you're holding it for the long term, it seems pretty decent. But right now, I'm just going to kind of watch this consolidation period and see. Definitely, if it were to head back down, this would be one that I would be interested in. If it got down to that 50-cent range again, 60-cent range, be one I'd like to look at. I'd have to do a little bit more digging on this, though, because it sounds a lot like Polygon in terms of what OGN is trying to do. What's up, Greg? Yeah, Mana, love it. Let's check out Mana, actually. Haven't looked at Mana in a little while. This is another one I'm watching closely. Decentraland, ranked 68, 82 cents right now on Mana. It's up a little bit, not too much though. Let's take a look at the 3-month here on Mana. Okay, it's similar to OGN, really, right? Really similar chart. But yeah, this was the time to bounce in, right? A lot of people got in on the lows here. I just ran out of money, guys. But yeah, here we see it's got as high as 163. This 30-day low would take in that correction or crash, whatever you want to call it, happened on the 19th to 23rd. Just under 50 cents, got down to 49 cents. What an awesome opportunity that was to jump in. But this is another one. I'm looking, even if I could get this down closer to 60 cents again, where, that would be really, really nice. Back in there at, but if we look at the 1 year, let's see here. A lot of growth in the past year. Look at that. So really, when we look at it like this, I mean, this isn't a terrible time to get in, but I'd like to get back in somewhere like in this range, 66 cents here. So I'd like to see, maybe not a push all the way back down to 49 cents, but somewhere in that 60-cent range. I would feel pretty comfortable based off of what our all-time highs are. This is one, once I open up a position, though, that I will plan on holding for a while. So Mana, Engine Coin, and Theta Fuel are the ones I'm looking at in the NFT space right now. If those of you new to Mana, interesting idea here. So it defines itself as a virtual reality platform powered by the Ethereum blockchain, allows users to create, experience, and monetize content and applications. In this virtual world, users purchase plots of land that they later navigate, build upon, and monetize. So you can buy the home of your dreams virtually and add that back patio that you've always wanted virtually. Then you can add that unbelievable fire pit that you wanted virtually. Greg says, I got in at Mana at 14 cents. Should I hold? Yeah, brother. That's a great price on Mana, man. Yeah, you got in early. That's great, man. I wish I'd have heard about it back then and knew more about it. I don't own Mana, but I know a bit about it. Yeah, I love it. I love the idea. Love the idea of Mana, for sure. So funny, do you... Oh, you don't own it. Okay, you said you don't own it. Gotcha. Yeah, so funny. That's pretty brutal. You bought 8 ETH Classics for $100 on fire sale since they were 200, but then dipped. Yeah, that's, let me ask you this. Why did you get into Ethereum Classic? What led you to believe like that it was a good investment? And I say that with all due respect because I know there's been a lot of hype around Ethereum Classic. I just have not bought into that hype. I'm all in on Ethereum, but Ethereum Classic, not a fan. Not a fan. Did Sandeep respond to us yet? Guys, go smash this retweet button, like button, or just tweet at Sandeep and include me in on the tweet. The co-founder of Polygon here. Let's get him on the stream. Let's get him live in action on the stream. Let's talk about Polygon. Let's talk about Shiba Inu. He's connected to that as well. I think it would be great to have him, even if it's for like a half hour. Just have Sandeep on, and I think that would be great for all of us. We'd learn a ton. So if you can help me kind of reach Sandeep Nailwal, that would be great. Definitely, that would be sweet. Let's see if there's any SHIB news here. I know a lot of people here looking for Shiba Inu, so let's see what else we can find out there on SHIB. See some of the top stories right now. What do we got? Sort by date. Let's see what's up. Gamer SafeMoon. We'll take a look at SafeMoon. Actually, I'll take a look at that for you. Just give me 1 second here. Wait, what is this? Okay. Why is it listed in this? Okay. I have no idea why that was listed on this site. Okay. Shoot. It always goes back to that default. There's really nothing I saw there imminent. There was an article right below there that I want to take a look at, so we'll fire this back up. Let's see here. Luna. Yeah, we could take a look at that one too. Give me 1 sec. I want to see if there's anything pressing here. Okay. Talking about Doge. Okay, nothing really right now. Let's see this one here. See if there's anything relevant here. If you had invested solely $1 on this coin on the finish of March, this cash would have multiplied by $1,000. So $1 at the end of March would be $1,000 when it got to the all-time high. How about that? That's pretty insane. Is this sustainable? Okay. Yeah, this is a big one. It's value, nothing that worth. And NFT market. That's what I'm really looking for, the NFT market, man. An unhealthy coin assurance. NutsX909, thanks for the super chat, brother. I will bounce over there right now. Let's go check that out. So Terra Luna, let's see. Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. There wasn't really anything in that SHIB article. Nothing too crazy. Okay, So ranked 44, top 50 here. I have heard of Luna, not invested in it, but let's take a look at it here. Man, wow, this is way down off the highs, huh? Wow, that's the all-time. Let's take a look at the 3-month here. So this was right before the crash. It was running at about 15.80, 16 bucks right before the crash. 6 p.m. before the next day crash. This thing got down to, wow, you want to talk about a crash. How low did this thing get? How low did it go? Got down under 4 bucks. How about that? Look at the 30-day high versus the 30-day low on Luna. 1814 to 394. You guys, this is volatility at its finest here. Same thing here in the 90-day. Look at that. Okay, all-time high is 2233 set 3 months ago, so we're well off that number. So this is a lot of things we're seeing just consolidating here, just really flat right now, which is good. I think a lot of these assets are primed for breakouts. Usually when you see these long consolidation periods after a crash, you usually get another breakout. So I could see Luna definitely breaking out here soon, back up into this, this range right in here, this $10 to $12, $13 range. I could certainly see that soon. Because look where this thing was trading before then. It was up over 15. So perhaps we get to this level first, maybe consolidate here for a bit. I think this might be a great time to open a position in Terra Luna, Terra, L-U-N-A. So let's read a little bit about it. Terra is a blockchain protocol pegged stablecoins that uses fiat pegged stablecoins to power price-stable global payment systems. Terra combines the price stability and wide adoption of fiat currencies with the censorship resistance to Bitcoin. Interesting. Started development in 2018. What makes it unique? Seeks to set itself apart through its use of fiat-pegged stablecoins. Okay, stating that it combines the borderless benefits of cryptocurrencies with day-to-day price stability of fiat currencies. So that's interesting. It's kind of combining two separate ventures, I guess you could say. It keeps its one-to-one peg through an algorithm that automatically adjusts stablecoin supply based on its demand. It does so by incentivizing Luna holders to swap Luna and stablecoins at profitable exchange rates as needed to either expand or contract the stablecoin supply to then match demand. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Terra has established a number of partnerships with payment platforms, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. In July 2019, they announced a partnership with Chai, a South Korea-based mobile payment application, in which purchases using the application on e-commerce platforms are processed via the Terra blockchain network. E-commerce platforms, of course, continuing to grow too. Each transaction is subject to about a 2 to 3% fee charged to the merchant, which is kind of what we're used to. Interesting. Okay, I like it. Let's see if there's anything else. Where can you get it? Bitfinex, Upbit, a couple places here. But in terms of where it's at, man, this is a really nice time to open a position here. I mean, I think you're primed. You definitely you hit a wall down here. This was the crash, and you've just been kind of trading sideways since then. Really hasn't spiked up yet, but man, in terms of where this has been and what it's doing right now, the consolidation here, man, this is a nice opportunity. Appreciate the super chat on that, Sax909. Appreciate that, bro. Have joined Decentraland. Susan, welcome, Susan. Johnny, I don't know how many coins I have anymore. Too many to count. It's all about research. Yeah, diversifying is good, right, Johnny? But I feel like you can over diversify too. Shiba, Chupapi Shiba, great video, very entertaining. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, man. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hello, Zach. Cool stream. What do you think about BitTorrent? It's 0.0040 now. Yeah, I talked about BitTorrent a little bit, Jose, before on a couple other past live streams. Still not all in on it. Still want to kind of learn more about it, but I understand that it's cheap and a good opportunity to go up. Rune is good. Interesting. Okay. So let's go back and take a look let's take a look at what else we can see. Guys, if you want me to jump right to something, you know, let me know, and a small super chat, I could jump right to it. But of course, the best way to connect and just help us grow the community is liking and subscribing. That's really what I ask for most. That helps us. Okay, let's see. What other ones have we done a little bit of digging into, but not a lot? Let's take a look at SHIB real quick, just for the heck of it here. Let's see what's going on with SHIB. What are we doing, SHIB? Just hovering at that 8.5 level. Man, you talk about consolidating over here. Look at the 24-hour high and low. Just, man, just staying steady, which I don't mind. Look at the 7-day here. Just very consistent. Saw some nice movement here to the 10 levels. We just couldn't break that 11.5 level, right? Because we're how high have we been in the 7-day? Yeah, we couldn't even get to 11. Once we get to 11, we could break out to about 13 or 14, according to the charts. So once we get to that 11 level, we should be in for a nice breakout close to the 15 then from there. But it's been a struggle to break that, but that's okay. Of course, the 30-day high, that's the all-time high, set back there on May 10th, which is coming up on a month ago. Let's see here. Yesterday's volume, that's pretty insane. 52-week, okay, no, what do I want to look at? Okay, this is what I want to look at. Trading view. Let's take a look at the 7-day trading view. Yeah, look at that. Just kind of staying right in here. Here's the big dump off on the 19th. We were up here at doing some nice things of this 15 range, and then boom, big sell off, and then we've just been consolidating here. This is our highest point. But again, guys, when we're looking at this, you got to think of the relief fund in India, right? That was a big reason why we saw the price action going down, and we're still feeling that. Okay, we're still feeling that because they're still using the 10% slowly. Love to have Sandeep Nailwal on, and we could talk to him about that. Because he does head up the relief fund over there too, founder of the crypto relief fund right here in India. As you can see, this is, you know, obviously the connection here with SHIB. Everybody's pretty well aware of this, I would imagine. I would love to have Sandeep on. This would be fantastic if we can have him on and talk a little bit about all things Polygon, and also, you know, sprinkle in a few questions about Shiba Inu too. That would be cool. So hopefully someday we can have him on. I did send him a tweet. I'll continue to send him some tweets, and who knows? Maybe he answers one. We get him on for a live interview. That would be a hell of a live stream, wouldn't it? But guys, I mentioned this. I know I mentioned it a lot in my updates, but this consolidation is good because usually when we see this type of consolidation, we get a breakout. Okay, so Shiba Swap is imminent. I think it's coming out in June. I would be shocked if it doesn't. Just got to be patient. That's all. Nice consolidation right now. I'm okay with this. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Take a look at. Let's look at ADA. Actually, let's take a look at Doge. Let's take a look at Doge real quick. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Doge. Find Maddox video on Polygon. Will do, Johnny. Appreciate all the great insight too, brother. Always adding something positive in the chat, helping us all out, man. Thank you for that. So 7-day here in Doge, we've seen the nice pop here when it joined Coinbase, right? Got up. What did we get up to? About 44 cents. What's the high on the 7-day? 44 cents. Yeah. Okay, and then quickly retraced though, and found some. this has kind of been our support level, this 37, 35, right in this range. So here you go, consolidating over the past 3 days, right in here. I think Doge is primed for a big breakout here soon too. I think we're going to get back to 50 cents here soon. Here you can see it even more in the 1 month, how much we've just consolidated. This is good for something like Doge though. Any kind of meme coin that can consolidate like this, it's not selling off, it's not going to zero. That's something a lot of people are fearful of. Now here's the 3 month. We've got up, this is the SNL skit right here, and then we sold back off. We initially got that support just under 40 cents, okay? Popped back up into the 50s for a little while, and we retraced, and we're finding that support again. It did dip below 30 cents. So if we go back in the 30-day, I think it got down to what, 21 cents, I want to say? 30-day low, yeah. 21 cents during the crash. I wish I would have added on right there. I just missed it. I just missed it when it got that low. I missed it. I did add on when it got to, it was like 30 cents or 31, 32. So that helped my average cost go down a little bit. But man, for that brief moment where it got down to 21 cents, whew, that was a nice time to load up. But it's only a matter of time, I think, with Doge until we get to $1. I really do. Take a look at TradingView here. Coming back up a little bit right now. Over the last few days. Yeah, I just think Dogecoin is no longer a joke, guys. I mean, this thing's here to stay. Definitely here to stay. Okay. Love Doge. Definitely a fan. Let's see here. Where else? Let's see any other big movers right now. Okay, still waves, which I have not heard of. They're number 60 though. Interesting. They're having a lot of nice movement here. Let's take a look at the 7-day biggest movers. I'm guessing. Oh, how about that? Biggest losers in the 7-day is Polygon. But of course they had that huge run up. Biggest winner, Solana. That's what I thought. Theta Fuel too. One of the biggest winners in the past week. Along with Theta still in the past week. So that's why I'm still waiting on Theta to hopefully come down, and Theta Fuel. That's why I've not invested in them yet, because look at their 7-day. I mean, they've just been performing too well. I want to buy low, sell high. I don't want to buy here at their peaks. At least, not peak, but peak in the last week. You like that rhyme there? Peak in the last week? You have waves, Johnny Crypto? Johnny, you have everything, bro. You have everything. Romeo, how about Fetch AI? I've heard of that. Somebody else mentioned that. Worth a sprinkle. George Johnstone, what's up, man? Is Fire Inu worth a sprinkle? Just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. More minds are better than one. Yes, Johnny. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, bro. No doubt about it. Big Santa, Little Rabbit, Wave, items to the moon, LTMs to the moon. Okay. ETH has unlimited coins. Yeah, however, so funny, ETH has unlimited coins. It will start slowly burning coins, though, when Ethereum 2.0 comes out. Okay, so that's really big to know. Actually, here, let's pull that up, because that's really important to note, because there's kind of a misconception there with that. Okay, so Ethereum burning of supply, and we'll be able to find something here. I'll show you what I mean here. This is talking about a Shiba Inu. So here we go. This is the article I talked about the other day on my channel, actually, too. So if we come down here, though, okay. So a report from the crypto investment fund Grayscale predicted that a proposed upgrade to Ethereum blockchain, if implemented, would create a positive feedback loop for Ether's price. Decrypt spoke to analysts to understand why. Per the upgrade, okay, EIP 1559, the Ethereum blockchain would use Ethereum transaction fees to buy ETH on the open market, then destroy it. which in return would reduce ETH's overall supply, okay? This is crucial. It's like a company that earns a profit, buys back shares. Tim Ogilvy, CEO of Staked, an Ethereum infrastructure services company, told Decrypt. Burning billions of dollars in ETH could pump up the price of ETH. The net effect is that the remaining shares increase in value because the supply is smaller. It's very bullish for ETH. He estimates that at ETH's current market cap, close to 200 billion, which where are we now? No, I was looking at Theta. I thought we were on the overall list. I think we're over 2 billion, aren't we? Yeah, well over. We're at over 3 billion now. Let's pull this down here for a minute. So yeah, now we're well over 3 billion. The network would burn 1 to 4% of the supply each year. Okay, that's freaking huge, guys. 1 to 4% of the supply is big. If you like BTC's hard cap at 21 million tokens, you'll love ETH's declining supply. Okay, I mentioned this in a recent video. I believe it was which video was it actually? Let me pull up the page here. I'll be able to tell you that real quick. But yeah, I mentioned this. This is big. It's something not a lot of people are talking about, okay? Fees would become less volatile under EIP 1559, which is something, they're trying to fix right now. So the hope is that by introducing a set fee would stop miners from manipulating transaction fees that extract large amounts of money from users, making fees less volatile. That would be a godsend for users that this week had to pay on average fees of over $20 per transaction. Instead of buyers and sellers setting fees, the network would automatically generate a base fee price in line with the network activity. Okay, users could still tip miners extra money to process transactions, but it wouldn't be necessary. So, one of the most exciting features of EIP 1559, okay, I didn't mean to pull this tweet up, but I guess we will anyway, is the base fee opcode. It will allow smart contracts to estimate congestion and programmatically adjust parameters such as dispute periods and optimistic rollouts. This would be huge. Okay, so it won't immediately solve the problem of high transaction fees, but it will help it, slowly, I guess, in the short term and eventually in the long term as well. What else do we have? I think that was the big thing I wanted to pull out, but this was the big one, guys. This is for me at least, because you always hear like, oh, BTC has that hard supply of 100 or of 21 million tokens, right? ETH is, can't compete with that. Well, when Ethereum 2.0 rolls out, we're going to see this, the network burning 1 to 4% each year. So that's why staking your ETH now, there's certainly a benefit to doing that, okay? There's no doubt about it. Guys, smash the like button. Let's get up over 100 likes. We got 20 more likes. So if you're here hanging out with us, especially if you're getting some value, hopefully I said something insightful, helped you out a little bit. Maybe you're getting a lot of value in the chat. We've got a lot of smart people in chat as well. So smash that like button. Help us get to 100 likes here on this stream. And I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by here on a Sunday afternoon. It means the world to me. Really building out a nice community here and having a lot of fun doing it, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. It's been a blast since we started this, and we're not done. We're not even close. We're just getting started here on this channel, and we're gonna, here on this channel, obviously the last few weeks, and for a large part of it, it's going to be about crypto and stocks, right? But there is another aspect of my channel which I will bring back into the fold slowly, eventually. Right now, I'm just, very, very interested in crypto, as all of you are. But if you do take a look over at the channel real quick, you'll see on the About section, crypto and stocks. I do like just general health and wealth discussions. So I'll have some videos, on some of the things that I've done to kind of, cut costs and help me save and invest more, just lifestyle changes. And then also by trade, I'm a professor in communication and marketing, in entrepreneurship. So I do teach. So right now it's the summertime, so I'm able to do a lot right now with live streams. That'll all continue, trust me, in August. But we'll have like a slightly different schedule come this fall. But communication skills, self-development, other areas that I will talk about here on the channel. So if this kind of stuff interests you, just like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Fantastic. Sorry, that was a little bit long-winded. I think I lost some people as I was doing all that. But just wanted to say thank you. That was the big thing. Just wanted to say thank you. And tell you a little bit more about what our plans were. So Bitcoin, if you guys are just checking in, Bitcoin, El Salvador planning to make Bitcoin their leading cryptocurrency of their country, which would just be massive. This would be huge for all of crypto, for Bitcoin especially, but for the entire crypto space, it would be big. Did Sandeep respond to us? Nope, we didn't get a response from Sandeep. That's okay. Hopefully here soon we'll hear from Sandeep. That would be super dope, wouldn't it? That would be super dope if we hear from Sandeep soon. So yeah, this is really important though with ETH. I'm glad somebody mentioned that in chat. Okay, what else do we got? Shiba, Brandon, what's up, man? Music time, what's up, man? Yield farm on the Matic network, yeah. Oh yeah. Artem, we see XRP above $3 by the end of September. I think so. It's possible, Labov. One thing we're waiting on XRP, at least what I'm waiting on, Ripple, could they go public once this whole thing's settled? That was something we addressed the other day on the live stream. A lot of things happening in September. I think September will be the next bull run. I think you're right, Johnny. I think that could be big. Cardano in September. I think we'll hear a lot more in relation to Ethereum 2.0 by late this year. So yeah, a lot of big things happening. Dan Sturgis, what's up, man? Welcome back. All the big dogs are saying that ETH is going to pass Bitcoin. I agree too, man. I've been saying it on this channel as well. I do think Ethereum passes Bitcoin. I definitely think it's going to happen. Just a matter of when. I mean, you take a look at the market caps now, Dan. We're getting pretty close. Look at the dominance levels here. ETH's almost at a 20% dominance level. I did pull up a website the other day too. Let me see if I can pull that back up here on stream. For those of you who missed the live stream the other day, I've got it written down here somewhere. Where the heck was that? Blockchaincenter.net. That's what it was. Okay, hold on. Let me check this out. So check this out, Dan. And for those of you who weren't here the other day, blockchaincenter.net. If you come up here and go to the flippening index. So check this out. And we scroll down here. So if you see 100%, it means Ethereum has flipped Bitcoin in that metric, okay? Source is coin metrics here. So in terms of transaction count flippening, okay, shows the relation of total on-chain transactions that happen on the network. Ethereum's already flipped Bitcoin here. Guys, 5 more likes to 100. That would be fantastic. So who's going to be our lucky 5 more likes to 100? Also, subscribe to the channel because if we get to 5K, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away one of my favorite books. That'll be something else I'll talk about on stream too, some of my favorite books. Transaction volume, the total amount of US dollars that gets sent over the network. Note, if that only compares, it only compares ETH transfers with BTC transfers, okay? So, transactions volume flipping, 100%. Ethereum's already there, okay? And so it says here too, with token and stablecoin transfers, Ethereum is way above 100%. Trading volume flippening, the adjusted exchange trading volume for BTC and ETH, 100%. ETH has already flipped Bitcoin in this metric, okay? Total transaction fees flippening, already flipped. Now here's where Ethereum has some work to do. Node count flippening, the number of public reachable nodes, okay? And then just Google search interest flippening, okay? So let's actually do that. I have yet to do this on Google search trends, and I love this. So let's check this out. Google Trends. The website, it is blockchaincenter.net. And then if you just want to see the flippening, you could do, here it is right here. You could see that on screen. Tyler, welcome to the stream too, man. Brandon Miley, what's up? That too in 4 years? Yeah, I think so. In 4 years, I think Ethereum will flip completely in market cap. In market cap, not price. Market cap. Dwight Perry, what do you think about Spark token? Don't know anything about that, Dwight, but welcome to the stream, brother. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would be awesome. BlackRock XRP people. XRP is the best digital asset ever created. All right, brother. All right, welcome to the stream. Mac Ultra, what's up? Welcome. Mac Ultra, just like Mick Ultra. Mick and Mac, I like it. PJ, what's up? What about market? Please explain. Well, I think I don't know your exact question. Be a little bit more specific, and I'll be able to help you out. DJ Nucleus, I like the potential of ETC. I do not like ETC. Why do you like ETC? Doge, Shiba, and Bone Future. Okay, I like those. ETC, Ethereum Classic, not a fan. Why do you like it, DJ? Sell me on Ethereum Classic. Sell me on Ethereum Classic. Okay, so here's what I wanted to do. I want to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, just on the search trends. We do this a lot. So on the Shiba Inu update today, I compare Shiba Inu to Dogecoin and SafeMoon, and it's pretty interesting. So go check out that video if you haven't already on the Shiba update. But let's do a Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Just to kind of see what kind of differences we get. Okay, so this is United States only, past 12 months. But you can see that Ethereum has definitely gained some ground here, past 12 months. Instead of past 12 months, and we're going to stick to, let's do worldwide past 12 months actually real quick. Okay, Bitcoin's still well above Ethereum here, but what if we did past 90 days worldwide? There you go. We're starting to see very, very similar trend lines, but that average is starting to be a little bit closer. Okay, what if we go past 30 days worldwide? Okay, pretty similar, getting closer and closer. I think this is really interesting. Okay, Ethereum being researched heavily here. Here's some of the interest for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Here's Ethereum. Related Corey, Shiba Inu coin. Look at that. Why is Ethereum going down? Ethereum founder. Canada with some high interest over the past 30 days here. Pretty interesting stuff, actually. But, you know, there's still a lot of work to do in terms of Google search interest flipping. But the fact that Ethereum's already got Bitcoin in total transaction fees. They're already there on transaction volume, trading volume, transaction count flipping. Active address flipping is getting close. These are the number of unique addresses that send or receive a transaction in a given week. Since ETH addresses tend to get used more than once, while in Bitcoin it's good practice to use a different address for every transaction, which, you know, we've talked about that too when we talk about proof of stake versus proof of work. The Bitcoin numbers are inflated, and thus the metric disadvantages Ethereum. So keep that in mind as we're looking at the active addresses flipping. So if you take that into account, you know, we would see that Ethereum might have a little leg up here already. So the flipping is real, okay? That's a good title of a video. The flipping is real, or what the flip. What the flip. But yeah, I'm an Ethereum bull, guys. I definitely think Ethereum will someday overtake Bitcoin in market cap. I think it's just it's got too many things going for it. I mean, that aren't even here yet, right? NFTs just getting started, all running on the Ethereum platform. Ethereum 2.0 only being talked about, hasn't been rolled out, which is going to help us scale. It's going to help us with transaction fees. It's going to help us in so many different areas, user experiences, smart contracts. It's endless. The potential possibilities of the future of Ethereum, it's going to be interesting. Although Bitcoin's not going away. I mean, you know, you see stuff like this going on. El Salvador potentially adding Bitcoin to be their currency of their country. I mean, that's what they're trying to do here. It says he will make Bitcoin cryptocurrency legal tender in the country. That's their plan, which is massive for all of crypto. Oh, DJ, you said ETH, not Ethereum Classic. Good. I'm glad you went there, because Dan's exactly right. ETC really has no use cases. That's always been my, you know, spiel about ETC. It's like, why are you invested in that when it's the old, outdated version of Ethereum that's not concerned about growing and, you know, pressing on toward bigger and better things in the crypto space, right? So yeah, I'm all in on ETH, but ETC, not a fan. So I know a lot of people ran up with that price as it was running up because a lot of Robinhood investors were running it up. And in fact, I mean, I think that was a real big reason why it was running up. But it came crashing back down. And you know, maybe some people were investing in that thinking it was Ethereum. I think you definitely have some of that. People think like, oh, I'm investing in Ethereum. Here's ETC. Not the same thing. So don't make that mistake. Most underestimated crypto. Underestimated crypto, Miley. I would say Chainlink, in my opinion. Most underestimated crypto is Chainlink, in my opinion. I think Chainlink has the potential to, like on the high side, one day be a top 5 asset. And it's not talked a lot about. It's number 13. It just kind of quietly sits there in the top 15 link. But if I had to give you one most underestimated or underrated crypto, probably be Chainlink. Definitely also an Ethereum asset that I like, an Ethereum-based asset. That and Polygon, 2 of my favorites. So yeah, there you go. What else do we got? Guys, thanks for liking up the stream. Appreciate that. If you haven't done that already, please do so. That's the best way to help us out. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you guys so much. Question, price prediction for Shiba, 1 year. By the end of the year, I'd like to get back to all-time highs, Tyler. I think that's a nice spot. Anchor and Tron, Jose. Good time to invest in them. I like Anchor and I like Tron. Tron is where? It's pretty close here. There it is, Tron. Tron up a little bit in the 7-day. You know, Tron's been here for a long time. It's been hovering around this range for a long time too. But I do think, what's the developer, Justin Sun, is that his name? Yeah, Justin Sun founded Tron. I do think eventually Tron will get some legs. Just haven't invested in it yet. But in terms of what makes it unique, it's content creators can connect with their audiences directly, which I think is a great idea, right? You're seeing more and more like musicians. Why do you need like a big media company to help you connect when the content creators themselves can do it directly? So by eliminating centralized platforms, whether they're streaming services, app stores, or music sites. So the idea here is great for Tron, right? I love the idea, but actually putting this into action and going up against big time, companies. I mean, think about the big companies that are streaming services. It's going to be tough. Okay, it's hope that creators won't end up losing as much commission to middlemen, which I love the idea here. But I think, putting this into practice, you could see that it's been tough. In turn, this could also make content less expensive for consumers, given how the entertainment sector is increasingly becoming digitized. So, love the idea. I do eventually think it'll get some legs. How much legs is going to depend on if they can get wide adoption and people away from these streaming services that are so freaking popular, right? That they've just been around so long that people, they're embedded in them. I mean, I don't want to list a bunch of them here, on stream, but you guys know which ones are the popular ones. Could have a head start in applying blockchain technology to this industry. So, I mean, here's the thing, guys. If this starts becoming overly popular and there's a lot of people coming to the space and, there's a growing market for this, Tron's positioned to be number 1 there because they've just been working on this for that long, right? So this project is described as a decentralized platform focused on content sharing and entertainment. Of course, this one of its biggest acquisitions was the file sharing services of BitTorrent. So there's obviously a big connection there with BitTorrent back in 2018. So BitTorrent in the similar space here, but yeah, Tron is old school for sure, but it never really took off as much as it should. Yeah, the Oracle technology on Chainlink too, Dan. I talked about that in the Chainlink video I did on the channel. That's definitely different, right? They're definitely separating theirself. They're definitely putting themselves in a different category than others with the Oracle technology. Now, there's others who do it, but Chainlink looks to do it the best. And then Jose Anchor, I haven't got there yet in terms of investing in it either, but it does have some nice upside. In terms of a good time to invest in them, I'd have to really take a closer look at it. But if you believe in anything long term, it's always a good time, right? Okay. What else do we got here? Anything else on stream? Let me see. Any other questions? Let's see. But this is interesting, isn't it? Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's just do Dogecoin. Add this to the list real quick. I'm curious to see what this would do. Look at that. So Dogecoin, at the beginning of May, worldwide, past 30 days, it was crushing Ethereum and Bitcoin in terms of search trends. I mean, look at Dogecoin and Ethereum the past 30 days. So you can make the argument that more people know what Dogecoin is over Ethereum. How crazy is that? Now, let's take this out to past 90 and see what happens here worldwide. Dogecoin, still well above Ethereum. Look at that. Look at the interest in Dogecoin. So for those of you not believers yet in Dogecoin, all you got to do is look at this. It's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I mean, crazy. Milan, please look into Casper Labs, CSPR. How does Chainlink differ from ADA? Slightly different. I should make a video on that, Artem, because there's actually there's a lot that's there's a lot of similarities too. But with ADA, their big thing is, you know, their vision for ADA is more of a global. It's kind of like the great equalizer, like to global finance. So, you know, I think their vision for what their future looks like is a little bit different than Chainlink. But there are some similarities too. Jose, no problem, man. Thanks for asking good questions, bro. Appreciate it. Dwight Perry, yeah, I hear you, man. But you know, it's part of the space. You know, I think I'm not so much involved with those pump and dump type things, but you know, it's here. You know, so might as well capture on some of them if you can. That's why I'm in on Doge and Shiba Inu. But I'm holding those ones. I like them for the long term. DJ Nucleus, ADA and Matic are musts in the portfolio. I agree, brother. I agree 100% with you. They're both, Matic is number 2 in terms of how much money I have invested. Ethereum's number 1, Matic's number 2, and ADA's number 3 for me. That's my 1, 2, 3. ETH, ADA, Matic, 1, 2, 3 for me. Again, not financial advice, just for entertainment, informational purposes only, y'all. So keep that in mind. Newer coins have better code to limit the pump and dumps and whales from controlling markets. Newer codes are the way. Yeah, that's a good point, Johnny. Good point. H-bar, Navarro. Yeah, that's a good one too. Let's take a look at H-bar. We actually looked at this. Here's some trending tokens right now. Binance is up there trending. Some hilarious ones on there too. Another freaking Shiba Inu. Oh, hilarious. Okay. H-bar. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I was looking at this one too. This is one, yeah, this is interesting. Ranked 50, right at number 50. Let's take a look at H-bar here on the 7-day. Nice little run up here the last day or so. Okay, 31st got down to 20. So H-bar, when we read a little bit about it, public network that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized apps. Okay. H-bar, the fuel that powers Hedera services such as smart contracts, file storage, and regular transactions. Second, it's used to help secure the network since H-bar users can stake their tokens to assist with maintaining the integrity of the platform. Okay, so nothing new here, but what makes it unique in terms of what they're offering? Unlike most other cryptocurrency platforms, it isn't built on top of a conventional blockchain. Oh, okay. Instead, it introduces a completely novel type of distributed ledger technology. Right. We talked about this last time. Yeah. It has the ledger technology known as the H-graph, or hash graph, rather. It allows to improve upon many blockchain-based alternatives in several key areas, including speed, cost, and scalability. Those are the big three, really, right? Hedera transactions have an average transaction fee of very, very little amount, typically reach finality in under 5 seconds, which that is great too, right? That speed is awesome. Overall, Hedera Hashgraph claims it can handle more than 10,000 transactions per second, compared to around 5 to 20 for most popular proof of work based blockchains. So, interesting here, this is kind of a futuristic outlook in terms of how can we help it with the speed, cost, scalability. That's really good. More than 10,000 transactions per second. So I love the idea here. This is one that might have to take a little bit closer look. I like where it's at in market rank 50, so that means not a lot of people are talking about it, but enough people know what it is, and it has a nice position in the marketplace. Not as high as Shiba Inu by any means. Of course, Shiba Inu is in the top 35, right? But what else do we got here? What's the highs here on all-time high? All-time high 3 months ago, back in March, just under 45 cents. So we'd have to double up to reach those all-time highs again. That's about where we're at right now. Interesting. So it might not be a terrible time to bounce in here. So let's look here at the trading view here, just to kind of see some of the volume, get a little better idea. Wow, May 13th. Look at all that. Interesting. In terms of where it's at right now, it might not be a terrible spot here. Let's look at the 1 month. And we'll do that. So 2020 was just kind of a slow grow, and then here we are in January, February, and then March. March was such a big month for so many assets. Look at March, boom. But here we are, way back down. Definitely one that I'm going to continue to watch here. This might not be a bad one to jump into. So a couple good ones were mentioned. This is another one. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Got it already. Johnny, of course you do. Tito, what's up, man? Bought some H-bar yesterday. Nice, bro. Nice. H-bar. I'm starting to like this one. Interesting. Okay. Check out Polygon. Scalable blockchain. Where can you get H-bar? Let's see if they mentioned it. Popular digital asset available to trade on several prominent. Okay, you can get it on Binance, Bittrex. I wonder if you can get H-bar over on Coinbase. Is H-bar on Coinbase, I wonder? I'm not sure. Or if it's on crypto.com, I wonder. H-bar. I'll have to look at that. That's interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Let's look at VeChain real quick. I haven't looked at this one in a while. I like VeChain quite a bit in the supply chain area of things. They've really got a nice niche carved out. Niche. They've got a nice niche. Bought some. Okay, where did you get? I have on Binance. Recently got into Theta and T-Fuel. Nice, Navarro. I'm watching H-bar and jumping on it this week. Yeah, I like it, Dwight. I'm going to be looking on that too. I'm going to be watching H-bar close because unless like Theta Fuel come crashing down, that's where I want to get those too. I want to jump on those too. You reckon I should buy Shiba Inu? Spracky. I don't reckon I'm going to buy it. I reckon I'm going to buy Shiba Inu or hold my Shiba Inu though. I think so, Milan. Yeah, I don't think. I think we'll always have volatility in the market and crashes, of course. But I think the crashes today in 2021 and beyond are definitely going to be different than crashes we experienced back in 2017, 2018. There just wasn't as many people in the space. There just wasn't as many holders, right? There were so many people who didn't even know about crypto back then, who maybe have just heard of Bitcoin a little bit here and there, but they had no idea. Now here in 2021, I mean, this whole thing is blown up. So I think you're onto something there for sure in terms of recovery. I definitely think that, yeah, people are, they're just because there's more people in the marketplace, so more buyers, right? So VeChain sitting at number 20 right now, which I like to see. All-time high on VeChain was set back in April a couple months ago, 27 cents. So we're well off that. If we doubled up, we'd be close to it. So this is another one where we're a double up would get us back to all-time highs. In terms of VeChain here on the 7-day, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Nice 7-day chart here on VeChain, actually. Look at this. Now, let's go out of 1 month here just to see. I think so, Spracky. Yeah, I think so, man. Okay, nice formation here, slowly forming on VeChain too. Just really a lot of consolidation here too. This was after the crash. It got down to it got down to what, like 6 cents? Is that right? Yeah, got down to 6 cents in the 30-day. Interesting. And now we're back up, obviously, but I like VeChain in the long term. I really do. I think. I put out some nice price predictions on VeChain too. There's a video up on the channel. Make sure you go check that out. Just type in like Zach Humphreys VeChain, and you'll find it. There's some pretty massive price predictions, over $3 price predictions in the next few years. So obviously we're not even close to $1 right now. So this is one that I'm planning on holding for a while, and I'll add on when it gets down. This was one that I could have added on to because I opened my position right around 5 cents. So when it got down to 6, I thought about it, but just chose to get into some other assets, like wanted to add to Polygon, and I added to my Ethereum. That was the big one. Because when Ethereum broke 2,000, when it got down below 2,000, I mean, I had to get more Ethereum at that point. I got in the high 19s during the crash. It was like 198 something. It was like 1985, something in there, and I couldn't let that pass, man. I had to get more Ethereum at that price. So I ran out of money. I ran out of money, and I didn't have enough to buy all these dips, but on assets that I liked. But I was still happy. Still happy. I have 2,400 VET. It's not too much, but it's good. Yeah, Bacchus. I mean, yeah, that's solid. That's solid. What else? Dan, way more corporate interest. Corporate interest in terms of VeChain? Compared to what? Dan, what are we comparing? Appreciate you being back on, Dan. You're the man. Dan the man. Appreciate it, man. Spracky, thanks for your input, bro. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you just like and subscribe. That's all I ask for in return. That's all I ask for in return. Like and subscribe. Sold one of my cars to buy more when the crash hit. Nice, Johnny. Wish I had a car to sell. I mean, I do have a car. I have one car though. Wish I had another one just sitting there so I could sell it to load up on things like VeChain and yeah, I would have bought a lot more. Would have bought a lot more. Tito, do you dollar cost average in? The only thing I dollar cost average in, or yeah, I guess yeah, it's dollar cost average for sure. The only thing I do that with, twice a month, I buy a little bit of Bitcoin. It just automatically comes out of my account, like the 15th and the 31st of every month. I buy a little bit of Bitcoin. But what happens is most of the time is, especially recently, Bitcoin, it almost acts as like a stable coin for me, because then I eventually just move it over into something that drops. I mean, I have some in Bitcoin, but not as much if I just held every time that I dollar cost average into it. But I always keep some in there. Yeah, man, it's just got to the point where I'm just so heavily weighted on Ethereum now, you know? I mean, I'm not 100%. For a while there, earlier this year, I was kind of like doing the whole 50-50 deal with Ethereum and Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging in. And now, like, instead of that, I just dollar cost average a little bit into Bitcoin and buy more Ethereum in bulk when it gets down to a price I like. Do you think Polygon would still be needed when Ethereum 2.0 launches? Yes. I know some information out there says no. I think long term it will still allow or help Ethereum to scale. It's definitely going to be a big help in getting Ethereum 2 launched. But yeah, I definitely think Polygon still has a place. And here's a thing to note, okay? And this shouldn't go unnoticed. Sandeep Nailwal, who we're trying to get on stream, and Vitalik Buterin know each other very well, and they're good friends, okay? So they're going to be working close together. Just keep that in mind. VB and Sandeep know each other well, and you know, that kind of relationship and how Polygon's already situated to help Ethereum, you know, understanding that kind of relationship dynamic is important in kind of thinking about Polygon and Ethereum together too. So I think they'll find a way to work well with one another. And I think, you know, Ethereum 2 could help Polygon grow as much as Polygon could help Ethereum even after Ethereum 2.0. Maybe the role kind of shifts a little bit and Ethereum helps Polygon, which in return helps Ethereum again, if that makes sense. It's kind of a, what do you call that? Cyclical relationship? I think that's right. Am I right in saying that? I think it's like that. Yeah, Johnny, why not, dude? Do it, man. Maybe you should start. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. I'll support you. You support my channel, I'll definitely support yours, dude. If you decide to do that, and you're very informative too. You know a lot of things, so it's all about building a good community. That's what it's all about first and foremost. Get good people in your community and just try to help people as much as you can. But okay, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here. This was a fun stream, couple hours long. Thank you all so much. It's always fun. And go check out the couple videos I put out earlier this morning, one on Sheeb, one on Polygon, talking about Mark Cuban and his relationship with Polygon. So if you haven't checked those out, you can go back and listen to those. That would be fantastic. Make sure you smash the like button here on your way out the door. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I can't promise you that I'll be on later tonight back on the live stream. I could be, maybe, we'll see. Last night, ended up hanging out with some friends at a picnic, got a little bit too late, so I didn't come back on the live stream. But in order to stay connected, to know if I will be back, just make sure you follow me here on Twitter. It's at @Z_Humphreys, and hopefully we get some news from Sandeep Nailwal that he'll come and help us out and join our stream. How cool would that be? But follow me here. I'll let you know if we're going live, when we're going live. Anytime there's a new video out, I'll also tweet that out as well. So thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday, whether it be your evening or afternoon, wherever you are in our great world. So thank you. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.